It's me again. So, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I just said all of my intro words in a completely different order than I normally do, but fuck it. I said them. I'm just noticing that the light at the back is actually... Does that look brighter than usual? Or is that just my screen? I mean, it's not... It isn't brighter than usual. I haven't changed the video settings. Weird. Whatever. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. We're continuing with the Skyrim. I don't think there's really much for me to say. I'm just picking up where I left off. We're going to be delving into some Dwarven Ruins. I did realise yesterday I was thinking to myself I should probably get myself the Gauldr Amulet first, because that would give me access to health and stamina both at rank 2, which means they gain additional secondary effects. Which the health one means I'm immune to magical draining effects, and the stamina one, which is the important one for Dwarven Ruins, makes me immune to paralysis. Which means, Falmer, who use a lot of paralysis poisons, become vastly less dangerous. I mean, they're still pretty fucking lethal, because poison's nasty, and I've got no resistance to poison. But at the very least, all they can do is damage me. They can't stunlock me to death like they can, if you're not immune to paralysis or poison. However, after I closed down the stream last night, I realised I was being really fucking stupid. Because, getting the 50 extra health, 50 extra stamina, and of course 50 extra magicka, all of those would be excellent additions to the character for the Gauldr Amulet. But my main motivation was to get the secondary effects, because you really want those secondary effects, because they make certain enemies much less dangerous. But then I realised, the whole point in getting this fucking orcish armour is that it's already got those secondary effects. You can see immunity to magical draining effects is on the armor, and immunity to paralysis is on the boots. So I don't need to get the Gauldr Amulet at all. And of course, the secondary effect of the magicka buff in Requiem, because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but in Requiem there's two types. The buffs, the enchantments that buff health, stamina, magicka. There's two types for each. There's health 1, health 2, stamina 1, stamina 2, magicka 1, magicka 2. Health and stamina 1 just boost health and stamina. Magicka 1 boosts magicka and means you don't get a penalty to regen when you're moving around, which is very useful to have. Well, I say it's useful, it's essential, basically. And then health 2, stamina 2, magicka 2 also just boost the stat, but they grant these additional effects. So immunity to magical draining on health, immunity to paralysis on stamina, and on magicka 2 it means that you don't lose magicka whenever you take damage. So generally any endgame character will have at least one instance of each of those effects on them at some point, because these immunities are just so important. But the fact of the matter is, like I say, I've already got them. The Gauldr Amulet's very convenient because it gives you all 3 immunities in a single item. But that's just split over 2, because I've got magical draining, I've got paralysis, and I picked up the perk, the restoration perk the other day. This one, which gives you that immunity, means I don't lose magicka when I take damage or when I'm moving around. So I don't actually need the Gauldr Amulet other than for the 50 stat point boost, which I probably will switch over to at some point. But right now, I'm more than happy to just have 16% magic resistance. Like 16% magic resistance is a lot, and also the Gauldr Amulet quest is kind of long, a little bit tedious. It's not that tedious. You murder a bunch of undead. But I always do... Honestly, the primary motivation is that I always fucking do Gauldr Amulet really early. And I want to do something different this time. Oh, what the hell? Did the sun just come on? What the fuck was that? Why did it suddenly get brighter? Did it pass like a specific time of day? No? Oh, that was really weird. Anyway. Dwarven Ruins, that's our next goal. We want Dwarven Ruins, and we want to see if we can get our hands on some fire salts, so that we can melt down Dwarven metal and make ourselves, start crafting Dwarven equipment, which will level our smithing much, much faster. So, the question then becomes, which Dwarven Ruins should we go for? Because there's quite a few good ones. Now, Alftand is a good option, but the problem with Alftand is that, well, there is a very clear limit on how far we can go into Alftand. Like, the Falmer are pretty dangerous, but with immunity to paralysis as well as high magic resist, I should be okay. Falmer poisons could be a problem. Do I have any kind of poison resistance? No, I've got poison, cure poison, but... I think I can try Alftand. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try Alftand. Oh, but the problem with Alftand is you can't get out. Once you drop in, you can't get out until after a certain amount of time, after a certain point in the dungeon. Yeah, this might turn out to be a terrible idea, but I think I'm going to go do Alftand. Oh boy, yeah, this really might turn out to be a bad idea. Alftand is really dangerous, and the fact that I can't just leave if I end up in trouble, it's potentially a problem, but fuck it. This is not a coward stream.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Let's head to Alftand. I'm going to double check there's nothing else I was planning on doing. Yeah, so I tagged that because I was like, I should go get the golden amulet, but nah, fuck that noise. Let's go. Alftand. The thing about Alftand is that Alftand has insane loot in it. Like, actually completely bonkers loot. Now, we won't be able to complete Alftand because there is a Dwarven Centurion at the end, and there is no way in a million years we're going to be able to beat a Dwarven Centurion. But everything else we should be able to handle, and the Centurion is locked behind a cage by default, so, locked behind a cage, locked behind bars by default. So it's not like we have to fight the damn thing. And it's not like you have to beat it to get out either. There is a way out earlier on. At least I think there is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm like 99% certain that there is a way out of Alftand before you get to the Centurion. So we are going to want to bug out of here as soon as possible if we end up in trouble. But for now, hey! That's the Flame Matronarch! Okay, how the fuck do we kill that? How do we kill that without dying ourselves? Because that, right there, is 3 fire salts. So this thing's gonna throw fire at me, that's fine, I can dodge it for days. The question is how I'm gonna kill it, really. Now, I can be quite liberal with the bolts here, because... Oh, that's a lot of damage, actually, that's a lot of damage. I can be very liberal with my bolts, because I'm about to get a fuckload more. Because there's going to be a bunch of spears in this place. Ah, fuck. Well, I'll take that trade, actually. That was good for me. You need to stop dodging, motherfucker. Got it? Nope. Always does that shit. Always does it. Goes into the fucking ridiculous kill cam when the enemy's not actually going to die. But there we go. That's fire salts. Perfect. One thing of fire salts. That was incredibly lucky. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, there's a random cow around here, isn't there? That was weird. I'm going to save right now. Because that's good. That's 15 pieces of Dwarven metal right there. That's a big deal. Ooh. Hey. Bolts are very easy to find when they're embedded in the snow. Yeah, dab. I'm not going to waste Carryaway on that shit. Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking about what point I'm going to be able to take on the remainder of the Companions quest, because that's a very important question to be able to answer. That's just a giant fucking bull, my god. When I'm going to be able to take on the next section of the Companions quest, because the problem with Aella as a shield sibling, that final room in Dustman's Cairn is going to get so much more dangerous, because Farkas can tank like a motherfucker and can deal a shit ton of damage. Aella can do neither. Like, literally. She uses a bow and arrow. I think she uses exploding fire arrows, so that's something at least. But Draugr and Requiem are massively resistant to arrows and bolts. They take hugely reduced damage from ranged weapons. And Aella's got no armor. Like, none at all. I mean, she's got a bit, but it's like crappy leather armor. It's really bad. So... yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about how I'm going to do that. Basically, I'm going to have to solo that run, which I'm not going to be able to do for a long fucking time. I might even need to get my hands on Dawnbreaker before I'm able to solo that run, which is, again, going to be a long way off. Yeah, look at that. Seeing my Magicka actually come back at a decent rate when I'm moving, that feels pretty good. Okay. So now we're gonna pop our stews, because we're definitely gonna need them for this. We're gonna need them for this more than we've needed them for basically anything up until this point. Do I want Elsewhere Fondue? I mean, Elsewhere Fondue is incredibly potent for this character, but I don't know how much I'm planning on healing. I'm better off using Elsewhere Fondue, I think, in like an undead dungeon when I'm planning on using a bunch of... Obviously, we're picking up every Dwarven metal we can find, because that's just free. A huge number of... I've literally completely lost track of what I was saying. I got distracted by that random Dwarven metal ingot. Huge... I was going to say, I should probably save Elsewhere Fondue, but if I'm going into a dungeon filled with undead, I think that makes the most sense. Because that's the situation when I'm going to want to spam restoration spells the most. Yeah, look at that. And given that my magic is actually coming back at a decent rate now, that's incredibly helpful. Now, we've already killed all the spiders out here, so yeah, they should still be dead. This cell hasn't had the opportunity to respawn yet. Which is good. I mean, well, it's kind of good, kind of bad. Yeah, this is where we're going to come out. The entrance to this, the other side of this gateway is accessible relatively early in this dungeon. Dwarven gyro. Oh, I do want Dwarven oil, but I can't imagine there'll be any left, because I would have picked up Dwarven oil on account of the fact that it's very valuable the last time I came through here. You can see currently... Oh, I guess you can't, because my cam's covering it, but my health and stamina buff from the Namira's Ring are starting to wear off. Because I ate some dead guy. It was the hag that I ate, wasn't it? Yeah. So, this is the last meal we're going to get for quite a while. So let's make use of it and travel as quickly as possible. Because we're going to have to deal with the Falmer later. What? Okay, motherfucker, let's go. Holy shit, that is my first surpassing healing potion of this entire game. And it was in some random dude's backpack. What the fuck? Okay, now there is another sphere here. Yeah, it didn't spawn last time. I don't know what causes these to sometimes not spawn, but sometimes they don't spawn. Sorry, Uthgerd. I'm doing fuck all damage, right? But Uthgerd isn't, so... Yeah. It just means these fights are going to be a bit of an endurance match against Dwemer automatons. That's fine. The sphere probably... We can't do much damage to the sphere, but the sphere can't do much damage to us either. That's why we're good to fight spheres. Centurion, that will not be true. Centurions are literally one of the hardest hitting enemies in this entire game by quite a wide margin. They hit like absolute fucking trucks. A Centurion will one-shot me, guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. Oh, that was a trap. Fuck, okay. I never remember where the pressure plate is for that thing. Now, we've already looted most of these rooms. We looted through here, I remember that. We looted through here. But I don't remember exactly how far into the dungeon we went beyond this point. That's a gyro. Is that terrible? Yes. I think we went all the way to... Yeah, we went all the way to the actual doorway and then left. How many knock scrolls have I got? Okay, I've got 4. It might be worth coming back here with more, because there's a lot of, like, adept-locked chests. Or rather, adept-locked chests are rather common. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like... Well, I'm trying to plan what to do when we get to the Centurion, but honestly, we might not even survive to the Centurion, so I think I'll save that planning for when we have an actual decision to make. Because bear in mind, again, I have immunity to paralysis. That is essential, means I won't just get stun-locked to death by Falmer. I do not have immunity to poison. Poison will still fuck me up to a ludicrous degree. I've got 4 cure poison potions, but that's not a ton. I will run through those relatively quickly. Yeah, so we're wanting to collect Dwemer metal, I think, but we can collect plenty of that up there. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, why am I delving in so far? I guess I don't need to delve in this far, but I kind of want to. I want to get the loop at least. Yeah, see, it's running out already. Okay, I killed these pretty quick. That's fine. Oops, sorry, that's good. Yes! Spear's going for her, not me. Can you attack, please? Because right now I'm not doing a ton of damage to it. Oh, my power attacks do a decent amount, though. That actually wasn't terrible for the power attack. Can I search the spear, please? Thank you. Now then. Yeah, there is some insane loot in this place. Do you have lightning zap? Because currently you haven't used it, and you don't have a blue glow, so yeah, it looks like no. Oh, Jesus. That good just keeps charging in. I'm going to take scrap metal, because I think that's, if I remember rightly, that's like the most efficient source of Dwarven metal. Oh, yeah, hang on. Let's grab the other helm. I should stop picking up like random unenchanted crap, really. Enchanted stuff arguably makes sense. Oh, actually, hang on. Is that better than mine? I mean, it's the same, and its enchantment is functional, so yes, is the answer to that question. So I guess we're using this now. It's possible that we end up with some really powerful equipment here. What is she wielding? Oh yeah, she's already got a Dwarven Greatsword, so we don't need to worry too much about pimping her out. Dwarven Ruins just have the best loot, man. It's insane. Let's eat this guy. See, this is an adept lock chest. Is it worth opening? Honestly, possibly. We'll see. I think I'll come back here and I'll, like, do some knock casting, as and when I think it becomes necessary. Whoop, careful. I don't remember if there's a trap in here. I don't think there is. Because that is one big way for us to just die out of nowhere, is traps. They deal so much damage in this game. Like this one. And dodging this is going to be tricky. It always gets so tense with these fucking traps, man. Oh, shit, lightning. Okay, we're good. We dodged the lightning. Okay, wow. The fire damage is actually substantial against these guys. I did not realize it would be quite that good. Like, that fire damage seems to be making a big difference. Power attack. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Damn! I mean, I'm burning through charge at an insane pace, but, okay, I'm just going to quickly heal. And let's set this up like this again. Yeah, okay. I mean, the loot in Dwarven Ruins is just off the fucking chain, man. It's so good. Automatons aren't the easiest things to deal with, but I mean, hey, we're doing okay. As long as it's mostly just spiders. And we are capable of beating spheres, so it's not insane. Okay, so that's an apprentice locked door. If I remember rightly, I think that door is worth opening, even if it's only just to kill what's in there. Oh no, hang on. Oh, for some reason I thought what was in there was one of the things that's aggroed on me. That looks like that's not the case. Oh, shit, did she go down? She did, okay. Yeah, take a little bit of fall damage. Okay, now we need to try not to get shot. Oh, fuck, what's shooting me? Is there a Falmer who can see me? Is that fucking terrible? Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, I don't have any magic resistance potions. I was not expecting to run into a goddamn mage Falmer this soon. Okay. Whew. Jesus. Fortunately, I have very high passive MR. But, oh, Jesus. Okay, looks like they might have taken Uthgert down a little bit already. Okay, we're going to have to be a little careful, yeah, because the poison's going to be really rough. Okay, how long's the poison lasting for? Oh, it's out. What's my health like? Low, but the poison's done. Okay. We get hit one more time and we're fucked. This is why we keep these potions around, I guess. Because we need instant healing now. This is what I mean when I was saying that poison's going to be a problem. I think we're better off taking these guys on from range, just because their poisons deal so much damage. But, like, risking getting hit by them is a terrible idea. Okay, how much longer has that poison got? 0 seconds. So we're fine. Oh, something just came out. I need to heal. I need to heal, like, right fucking now. We're gonna run. 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 This is one of the largest concentrations of Falmers in this entire dungeon, thankfully. So, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, fuck. That just didn't work. Missed me. Missed me. Yeah, he didn't fucking miss. Oh. Okay, I need to... You know what? Let's just kill the fucker. Got him. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna burn through healing potions like nobody's business. Where the fuck is Uthgerd? Did she fall? Like, what happened? Where is she? Okay, we're at full health anyway. Yeah, a little bit of poison resist would have been nice. Okay, I mean, that's pretty fucking good. Taking that. Gonna leave the battle axe, I think. Yeah, if nothing else, I need Uthgerd to carry my shit. Like, where the hell is she? And I'm stuck down here now. Remember that. I'm stuck down here now. I can't just leave. I have to go forwards. Fortunately, Falmer drop good healing potions like they're going out of fashion. As long as they don't use them before you can kill them. But I appear to be on my own now, which is deeply concerning. This may have been a terrible mistake, guys. This may have been a truly, truly terrible mistake. Where the fuck is Uthgerd? What has happened? Did she fall down? That's the only thing I can think of, right? Is that she's fallen down? Oh, well, there's a bunch of dead Falmer down there, so maybe she did fall down. What? Because there's supposed to be a bunch of alive Falmer down there. Did she fall down and is, like, killing her way back up? Is that what's happened? Because they're dead. They're fucking dead. Holy shit. If that's what she's doing, I'm all on board with that. What the hell? Am I just going to get halfway through this dungeon and then run into fucking Uthgerd? Is that what's going to happen? Can I snipe these guys? This feels so fucking risky. I'm not happy with this. Yeah. Bear in mind, I can't switch out my shield right now without getting over encumbered, which is sort of a problem. Can I just drop this? I probably can, right? Like, if I'm just taking this shit for money... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to drop this shit. We can come through and grab this stuff later. I have literally no idea where that stuff just went. That was bizarre. Okay. There should be another crossbow just through here. Is it here? No. Yes, there it is. Okay. This is an upgrade. It's literally the same. Oh, no, it's not. It's better, and it's enchanted. Now then, these guys are rough. Couple of, oh, shit. Archer Falmers. Ah, fuck. You little bastard. Die, you shitbag. That poison was nasty. As long as I don't get poisoned to death, we should do absolutely fine here. Oh, hey, I mean, if you want to just hide around a corner, that's fine with me. Oh, no, don't use your healing potion. Fuck. Okay, now there's 3 dudes coming up. I believe one of these might be a wizard. So this is the point when we need to start being really fucking careful. So I'm going to heal preemptively. I've got plenty of these potions, so... Because they're going to come around this corner relatively soon. Let's take a look at the equipment that was lying up here. Because this is all enchanted. Eminent health. Is that health 2 or health 1? Because if it's health 2, it's better. No, it's worse. Better armor, but... Oh, what? Is that an absorb health? Okay. Absorb health is better than fire damage. Absorb health is a lot better than fire damage. Holy crap, that's the wrong thing. It needs to be like that. I guess the question is, how much... Oh, shit, they're in the room now. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're in the other room. How much charge it costs per hit? This is Soul Trap, I think. Yeah, that's worth picking up, just so I have a Soul Trap thing. Hang on, yeah, okay, so when I'm wielding... Yeah, okay, we're fine to wield the crossbow right now. That's good. Okay, looks like some of them are coming around this corner. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Oh, that was a fucking hit and a half. Look at that. Nice. Good dodge. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're making our way through here. This is going okay. I think this last one's a wizard, though. Which scares me. Like, if this motherfucker was capable of summoning something really scary, I could be in serious trouble here. Or it just hits me with, like, an incredibly powerful magical... Like just an expert lining spell or some shit. Then I might be in serious trouble. No, it's fine. Not a wizard. Cool. Fuck you. Okay. Woo! You're doing it. Hey, Waz, welcome. Yeah, I have no idea where Uthgar has gone. She just disappeared. So I'm having to take this place on solo, which is very fucking scary. Because I am, just for reference, I am incredibly underleveled for when I would normally take on Alftand. But I kind of want to because the loot in this place is insane. And I figured with Uthgart's help I would have a decent shot, but Uthgart has just up and abandoned me, so I guess we're going alone right now. Which is mildly concerning, because I have no resistance to poison. Like, straight up 0. Which means, again, I'm immune to paralysis, which is essential, but... Did you lose her inside? Yeah, I literally came inside, and then when I went through the doorway, she'd vanished. I saw her drop down ahead of me. She dropped down into this little area ahead of me, and then when I dropped down, she was nowhere to be seen. There she is! Okay, I fucking knew it. So what happened? She fell off. She must have fallen all the way down. Because when I was looking for her after I dealt with the guys up at the top, I looked down to the very bottom, and I saw there was like 3 or 4 dead Falmer down there, and I was like, why are there dead Falmer down there? And I realized Uthgart must have accidentally walked off the edge, fallen all the way down, then gotten back up and started killing her way back up to me. Which is what's just happened. So she's probably dealt with like half the enemies further in the dungeon. Now, as much as I would have appreciated her help earlier on, because I did nearly die to poison against that first sort of wave of enemies, if she's just killed a bunch of the enemies ahead of us, I'm completely fine with that. That is a-okay. No, she hasn't. She is bringing them to me. Not appreciated. That is a spirit troll. Fuck. Okay, so that's a mage Falmer. Oh, shit. Piss off. That's not the one which can summon a spirit troll. Only the actual proper mage Falmer can summon spirit trolls. Also, they're not appearing on my radar, which is concerning. Uthgart, if you could attack this guy, it would be appreciated. Oh, fuck. Fuck. That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, I really need your help here, Uthgart. Okay, just don't hit me, and we'll be good. Yes. Woo! Okay. Good to have you back for that fight. That's good. If it was just me on my own, that might have been a real problem. Okay, here we go. And I think we should be through pretty much the worst of this section. Doesn't Amand Mortiere have paralysis equipment? Maybe? Which one's Amand Mortiere? That rings a bell. Amand Mortiere, Amand Mortiere. Oh yeah, he's the dude from the end of the Dark Brotherhood quest, right? I mean, he might do, but I don't know. Getting to Amand would be a hell of a long way off. And anyway, as I say, my paralysis, I already have immunity to paralysis, so I wouldn't be taking this place on if I didn't. Otherwise, I get stunlocked to death. Yes, this is a big part of what I came down here. Boots with paralysis resistance, I think. Yeah, like I say, I've already got immunity from this. Renders you immune to most paralysis effects. But this is what I came here for. That is the glass book and the ebony book. Of course, I don't actually care about the glass book because I'm not going to bother with glass. But the ebony book is well worth having. It's going to be a while before we can use it, but this is one of only 2 places, I think, in the entire game you can get it. with the other being buying it from the dude outside Gloombound Mine, and I think they have one locked inside a chest or something. Okay, so I do have a scroll that can open this. Is it going to be worth opening? Fuck it, let's try. Let's see. This is a random chest. If this is terrible, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, that was shit. That was not worth a knock scroll. Holy fuck. We, of course, aren't going to be able to go through this entire dungeon because, as I said earlier, there is a Centurion at the end, which we cannot beat. But, we're going to get far enough in that we can get back out at least.
Be careful.
Yeah, I think this is the way, right? Yeah, this is the way back out. There we go, cool. We've looped all the way around, which means... Hey, Cure Poison Potion. That's cool. That will replace the one that we actually used. So now we can basically just loot this whole place. I've no real intention of going further. I don't think... I think the only thing further ahead is the final section, right? Which has the Centurion in it. I mean, we can probably get up to the Centurion. Oh, that is human flesh. I thought that was raw beef. They have the same sprite. That's mildly disturbing. Okay. Yeah, let's delve in a bit further, and then we're going to run back and sort of accumulate loot. Oh! Shit. This fucker. Oh, that guy has magic. That guy has magic. And I'm missing him completely. So I'm apparently terrible at this. Although apparently he doesn't know I'm here, which is interesting. Yeah, just don't run at an angle, please. Run straight towards me. That would be convenient. Yeah, no, just do that. Do that and die. That's also good. Okay, big spider. Big fucking spider. Yeah, see, fucking paralysis poisons, man. They're as bad for Uthgert as they are for me. Well, sorry, they're worse for Uthgert because she doesn't have immunity. I'm just gonna kill this thing, right? Woohoo! Look at this! Got him. Little fucker. Burning through my charge, of course, but that's fine. That's what it's for. Charge is intended to be used, and if I remember rightly, this crossbow is equivalent to ebony in terms of raw power. You are just standing there, my friend. Can I kill you? Are you going to let me just kill you? No. Okay, you know what? Come at me, bitch. Let's actually block and do some shield bashing. Oh, okay, never mind. Alternatively, he will never attack me ever, not once, and then Uthgert will kill him. That works too. Now then. This is the bottom? Yeah. So through this door, there is a bunch of Falmer, including a Wizard Falmer, followed by a Dwarven Centurion. I don't think there is much point in me going through there, because it means I'm going to have to fight a Wizard, which I'm not entirely happy about, and a bunch of Charith, which are very, very annoying. And I don't have very many bolts left. So yeah, I think I'm going to just call it a day here on Alftand, and we'll come back and finish this off much later when we're capable of taking on Centurions. Because for now, we've got more than enough raw materials to make Dwarven Metal with. Which means our only real limiting factor is fire salts. Because gold ingots, we can get a fuck ton of those by heading through, by doing Kolskegger. Although, I do want to be a little careful with how many gold ingots I use, because I'm going to be using gold ingots to make jewellery further down the line. But, it's probably fine. Got plenty of Dwarven Oil. I've got 1 fire salts from that one random encounter that was incredibly fortuitous. Yeah, I think we should be good. This is not the most efficient way to go about training smithing, but it is the most engaging, in my opinion. So, and ultimately, I'd much rather be interested than... Ooh, I want to stock up on silver. I'd much rather be interested than and slow than bored and fast. Okay. So let's just head back up to the top, and then we can start, basically make our way back down again. With Uthgert in tow to carry some of the extra load. We can offload what we're currently holding onto our horse. So, I think, yeah, I'm going to hold on to the health absorbed sword, because health absorption is such an insanely useful... Ooh, although, look how much... That consumes a lot of charge, doesn't it? Do I have a free perk? I don't. I should invest in enchanting. That's my next thing I'm going to do, is invest in enchanting. Because not only does that let me start making money by enchanting items, it also is required to recharge items in Requiem. You need the basic enchanting perk. Okay. How over encumbered am I? Not very. Uthgurt isn't at all. Yeah, I think we can afford to start...
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Lugging some things back, so I'm going to dump some crap on Uthgurt. In fact, I don't even really have that much to dump on her, do I? Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of these things. Fuckload of gemstones, which feels pretty good. The books, of course, weigh a hell of a lot for books. Nice. I do have a Fortified Carryaway potion. This seems like one of those situations where that would actually be worth using. I seem to recall Dwemer gyros are actually really good for making Dwarven metal. I might be completely misremembering that. But I seem to remember you can get like 2 Dwarven metal out of 1 gyro, which doesn't weigh a lot, compared to, you know, the really big sheets of Dwarven metal, which give you like 4 or 5 ingots and weigh like 25 pounds. Yeah, I'm going to take all the really light stuff. I think the really light stuff is the best for melting down. Fuck you, Uthgurt. I never mind myself. You're not my mum, you can't tell me what to do. Yeah, like for example this, Decorative Dwemer Strut. I think that gives you like 4 ingots and it weighs 15, which is not the most efficient. And this motherfucker. Oh, that weighs 2? What? How does that weigh 2? That's like the size of a fucking hubcap. It's bigger than a hubcap even. Good God. I don't know about dishes and bowls and stuff. It's possible that they give you even more. Gear and lever? Yeah, let's take all the really light stuff. Because I do not for the life of me remember what is best. And I can just load up Uthgurt like a pack horse. Ooh, is that another gyro? Bent gear. Plate metal. Where's the lever? There was a lever here. There we go. Will do. I think you can melt down the bowls and things as well, but I'm not 100% certain, so I'm not going to bother with them. Now, it used to be that on a previous patch, there was one specific thing. I think it was it was this. Where is it? Dwemer scrap metal. Oh, I think I already gave it to Uthgurt. There's an item called Dwemer scrap metal.
I'm still here.
And it used to be...
What do you need to take?
In previous editions, yeah, this one. In previous editions, you could melt this down into ingots and this alone without needing to use the powder. So this was your actual source of Dwarven metal. I quite liked that system because it meant Dwarven metal was nowhere near as plentiful as it was in the base game. If you wanted to get a fuckload of it, you still needed a bunch of like valuable ingredients, but you still had an avenue to get Dwarven metal without needing the powder because you could just pick up these. However, they seem to have scrapped that for this version of Requiem, and I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that. Because I thought that was quite a reasonable system. Now, I might be wrong about that. I might be going mad, and when I go to, you know, melt this stuff down, it'll turn out that that's not the case at all, but I'm pretty sure that that was what I remember experiencing on one of my previous playthroughs. Bent Dwemer scrap metal. I also want to head to the college because there's a bunch... If you guys remember, when I went in there... Nice. There we go, we're over encumbered now. When I went in there last time, there was a safe in my room that contained an insane amount of stuff, like a bunch of jewels, bunch of like gold and silver ingots and stuff. We're gonna go pick that up now. Because that now is when that stuff is gonna start becoming really, really useful. Mostly for crafting. Yeah, and when we get further in, there's going to be a bunch of enchanted gear that I'm going to pick up. To be honest, by the time we get to the bottom of this area, I think... What the hell is that? Knife? That's not even a Dwemer knife. That's just... Oh, it is a Dwemer knife. It's just called knife for some reason. Huh, okay. I mean, yeah, fuck it. We'll take the levers. Yeah, by the time we get to here, I think I'll loop back around and dump all this stuff on my horse. Because this is probably enough dwarven metal to be getting on with. And then we're going to delve deeper into the dungeon to pick up some of the valuable magic items that I left behind. I think we have enough dwarven metal equipment to be getting along with. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've picked up way less than I thought, but I think I've picked up a lot. I should probably fucking save. Hang on. Ooh. Hang on, is the stream still going? Am I still live? Can you guys still see me? Because my monitor just dropped. No? Okay, it's back now. Huh. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, no idea what happened then. It's just my my stream monitor dropped off for a bit. Looks like it's fine though. Just pure coincidence. Okay, Grill. Let's lug all this crap back up and then delve back into the lower part of the dungeon to pick up the money. What we've got here, this is the dwarven metal. This is the crafting. This is the experience. This is the first half of what we came here for. The second half of what we came here for is the fat loot, which we will be reclaiming once we've offloaded all of this. And we can head back out. Guys, a longer run than I remember. Whew. Do they really need so much ice and snow at the entrance to this? This is bullshit. There we go. I just need to make sure not to accidentally run off an edge or something. Which has happened before. It's something that I've done before. What the hell? Damn. I think we've got a lot of bots watching today. Occasionally I'll check my users in chat, and right now it says there's like 20 people in the chat, which there definitely aren't. You've got to really feel like you're making a mistake going in this place. Yeah, I mean, you know, I figured I could take the Falmer with Uthgard at my side. I think... Oh, fuck! What the shit? Oh, if you knock me off an edge, I'm going to be so pissed. There we go. Jesus Christ. Just a random fucking tiger! Yeah, no, in general, going in Alftand is extremely dangerous, unless you're quite a high level, certainly compared to the level I'm currently at. But, hey, I mean, we fucking did it, so, you know, might as well reap the rewards. Yeah, Sword of Devouring I'm going to hold on to, because, again, that's just absolutely amazing. God, look how much that burns charge, though. Maybe I'm better off taking the fire damage one. Can you bull rush a tiger? I'm guessing no, not at this stage. Maybe once I get heavier armor, I can. I think if I was in Daedric, I think you can bull rush it. Hell, I think I've bull rushed a bear in Daedric armor before. But not when my armor's this light. You can on horseback. You can trample tigers on horseback, but not on foot. Dump all the stuff that I want to hold on to on the horse. Dump the leather strips as well. Yeah, I'm basically dumping as much as possible to give myself as much carry weight as possible, so that, yeah, when we get the insane amount of loot that we're going to find down there, I can bring as much of it back as I can. I'm going to hold on to exactly one beef stew and one venison stew, I think, just in case my stews wear off while I'm down there. And obviously we want the Nox Scrolls. Also going to hold on to these just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, just do that, that, and that. and then cure poisons. I mean, all the Falmer should be dead, but you can never be entirely certain. And the silver sword I can just leave on my horse, I think. Okay, Brill. We've got plenty of carry weight, and we're going to make good use of it.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
Everything apart from what you're wearing. Why the hell am I carrying any money? I don't need money at all. Now, if I come out here and my horse fucking disappeared, I'm going to be so pissed off. My horse just run off with all my kit. I did set up a healing effect on Frost, right? Yeah, good. Because I don't want to come out here and find Frost is dead when I'm lugging this much equipment around. Doesn't even drop a pelt. That's so disappointing. Yeah, in fact, I've ridden off that edge before, literally that one. When I tried to, I used to bring my horse down here, and then I accidentally rode off the edge one time, so I don't do that anymore. Because the worst thing about horses in Skyrim is that it's often very difficult to turn them around. Okay, so I think we're going to descend all the way to the base, because that's where all the best loot is, and we can go straight down with the elevator. Okay. Oh, God. This was such a fucking stressful dungeon. But then again, I mean, what is the point of doing permadeath runs if I don't do things that are at least a little bit stressful? You know? Because if I'm doing permadeath runs, but the only things I'm fighting are things that I'm guaranteed to trivially beat, it's like, eh. You know, yeah, I mean, that kind of strategy is fine when you're just trying to get through the run because you want to get through the run. But at this point, I've completed so many of these runs. I'm just like, you know, I'm going to start taking more risks. Because if I can do it, it feels amazing. And if I can't, well, it makes for good, it makes for more dramatic content. And it's more interesting for me. It means I have to think a lot more, think on my feet a lot more. Yeah, so we're here for the money, aren't we? Yeah, I think most of the loot is further back. At the very least, we can upgrade Uthgert's equipment, because there's a bunch of enchanted dwarven equipment up here, which she, I believe, would greatly appreciate. Because it's basically just better versions of what she's already wearing. Now, I've got to be careful about the traps. I think the only traps in this place are the fire traps, which are, as you can see, all already active, so that's pretty easy to avoid. Oh yeah, that was the disappointing chest. Is there ever anything good in these? No, I didn't think so. Don't know about here. Nah, it's empty. Is it me, or have all the Falmer corpses disappeared? That's a little... Oh, no, they haven't. No, they have not. Yeah, see, it looks like my beef stew is starting to wear off, so we are going to make use of that. Oh, I just forgot to loot this guy. Damn. Them good healing potions are worth having. That's one of the big advantages of taking on Falmer. Yeah, I looted these guys already. Big advantages of taking on Falmer is that every single Falmer has a good healing potion on them, guaranteed. The only thing that decides whether or not you get that healing potion when they die is whether or not you give them the opportunity to use it. Because obviously if they use it, you don't get it. But if you can kill them without them using it, you're guaranteed to get a good healing potion from every single one, which is pretty pog. Because that is a lot of health. A lot of value, if you care about that, but also a lot of health. Orichalcum ingot? I can probably get enough Orichalcum later on. Oh, you motherfucker. I stole it! I stole it and it was right here! Okay, I need to make a note that there's one of these books in Alfthand. I'm going to write that down right now. Because I didn't think there was a Dwarven... I don't think I've ever found that before. I think it normally... It looks like it glitched through the shell. Fuck. I just threw my controller on the ground. It looks like it glitched through the shell. I should probably pause so I'm not wasting my beef stew, but... Yeah, it looks like it glitched through the shell. But, oh, for God's sake. Okay, so, is this the room with the, I think it's the room with the lightning crossbow, right? I'm going to double check, but that would be... Because the lightning crossbow's right here, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, all my wires are tangled. I was about to say all my tires are wangled, but that is not English. That's unenchanted. I'm going to take the regular ass crossbow because it's worth a lot of money, right? Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. That's regular ass dwarven shit. Dwarven shield. Better armor rating, but again, let's not forget that, it doesn't have the enchantment on it. That's 20%. Is it 25, the one that I'm holding? Yeah, okay. I'll take the minor defense boost for the extra 5% damage. I think that's worthwhile. And I'll give this stuff to Uthgert. She doesn't have any Dwarven gauntlets. Are there no unenchanted gauntlets I can give her? Oh, also, she's wearing regular ass boots. Okay, I should give her... There was definitely some Dwarven boots somewhere. I don't remember where I found them, but there definitely were some. And then take her regular... Oh, I just gave her the boots. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, I just literally... Those are boots. I just gave her boots. Cool.
Lead on, then.
Are you not going to equip those?
What do you need to take?
Oh, are those not technically better than what she's wearing? Shit, how good is her base armor? I mean, I'm going to leave them on her. I'm not going to leave the gauntlets on her, obviously. But I'll leave the boots on her because they're enchanted, and I'm going to improve them, which should make them better than what she's currently wearing. Yeah, I'm going to need to use that beef stew again extremely soon. There we go. Yeah, let's just pop the stew. I mean, to be honest, why am I taking the stuff off of her?
I'm still here.
I need to...
What do you need to take?
Like, she is my pack mule. She's supposed to be carrying this crap. Cool. So, maybe I didn't need to use another beef stew, but fuck it. Yeah, so I dropped the random helmet and boots here. It looks like they must have glitched through the platform, because I have no idea where they went if they didn't. Yeah, there's actually a lot less loot than I thought there was. I mean, nothing to complain about, because obviously there's that dope-ass armor that I just handed over to Uthgert with the powerful enchantments on it, but... really kind of lacking in everything else. Oh, and there's nothing else up there, because I can't get up there. I have to go all the way down to go up. Damn, okay. There is less stuff in this place than I remembered there being. Wasn't there an adept-locked chest that I walked past somewhere? Oh my god. I'm going to take that, because that's good money. Even if, as a weapon, it is worse than what I've currently got. I mean, hell, if there's nothing else, I might as well take this shit, right? Okay. Everything just turned invisible, I guess. Sure, I guess. Okay. Okay, Skyrim, okay. Fine. I guess I'll allow it. Maybe I'll pick up one of those solid metal, yeah, because I think that breaks down into a lot of ingots. I seem to remember that breaking down into like an abnormally high number of ingots. And I can dump that on Uthgert anyway.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Ooh, can I not give her the... Okay. She's pretty much over encumbered now. But that's fine, that's worth it. Are there any chests? I swear to fucking God there was an adept lock chest that I walked past. Am I just blanking completely? Or am I misremembering? Oh, no! I remember where it is. It's up the top. It's up the top. Okay, yeah. We can go grab that. There definitely was one. I remember where it is. Exactly, actually. It's next to the dead guy. Which is going to be quite a long trip, actually. But we can dump all our crap on the horse. Just in case. Just in case there's like a lot that we want to carry that we find in that chest. Because every single Dwarven chest just gives you such an insane amount of stuff. It's actually ridiculous how good Dwarven chests are. Oh, and there was that one chest that had a battle axe in it, though I don't remember where that was. And the battle axe wasn't worth that much anyway. It was like, it was like 25, it weighed like 25 and sold for 500, which is fine, but not insane in terms of like value to weight. Generally, a 20-point value to weight threshold is what I look for in gear that I'm going to sell. If its value is worth less than 20 times its weight, I'm a little iffy about picking it up. And generally, like big, heavy two-handed weapons don't meet that threshold unless they're really like valuable or have powerful enchantments on or something. So like Daedric weapons obviously do, but regular ass Dwarven battle axe does not, because it weighs 25 and is worth like 400 base or something. Maybe 500 base, maybe it's exactly on the line. One other thing to be careful of when crossing these bridges is that occasionally you can glitch through the ground and fall to your death. Of course, I've mentioned this before, I'll mention it again just for the record. If I die due to a glitch, I will be reloading. That is my rules. This is permadeath, but at the same time, if I die due to some random bullshit glitch... Wow, you did not heal very much, Frost. What on earth? Okay. Another cast, I guess? Maybe Frost just has an insane amount of health. I have exactly 2 septims.
I'm still here.
Why are you yawning? That's good.
What do you need to take?
Am I boring you? Is this boring you? I do apologise. Like I said, I'm going to leave her with the boots because I do intend to make that significantly better. Her dialogue just randomly cut out. That was really weird. Dump the heavy shit on my horse. Wow. My horse can carry so much. Yeah, if we take a look at the energy consumption of this versus this, you can see the difference. That's huge, that difference. Like, yeah, absorb 15 points of health is absolutely massive, but if it runs out immediately, it's not going to be that worthwhile. I think I'm going to stick to using the fire sword. That was weird, okay. Don't know why it suddenly decided... There seems to be something odd going on with the, my horse's equipment load. But yeah, the thing is, I can keep this thing in charge, whereas the absorb one, I don't think I'm willing to keep that in charge. And also, I want to break down an absorb health weapon, because that is one of, if not the most valuable enchantments. Which means that's what we're going to be using to grind enchanting. Like, the one that I've already got, Turn Undead, is also very, very good, but it's worth less than Absorb Health, if I remember rightly. Absorb Health, Absorb Stamina, Absorb Magic are all worth a lot, but Absorb Health, I think, is the most valuable. And then the only thing that's more valuable than it is one of the super special enchantments that you get from the perk in Requiem. Whew. This is everyone's favourite part of Skyrim, the part where you sprint back and forth down into a dungeon to just constantly collect all the loot. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with ways that I could potentially cheese a Dwarven Centurion, but I think the answer ultimately is that I can't. There is no feasible way for me to beat a Dwarven Centurion at this stage. Oh, something just pinged at me. Oh, Facebook, of course. No, fuck off! I'm streaming. Don't keep pinging me, you bastard. But yes, there's no way for me to be the Centurion at this stage. Like, none at all. Maybe if I was better with a shield and I was good, because I think you can, like... I think if you're really good with the shield and Requiem, I think you can stun lock people. But that, firstly, will use a lot of stamina. And secondly, requires a lot more experience and skill with the shield than I've got. And also, honestly, the stun lock is not infinite, it's finite. Because you run out of stamina. And I am not convinced that we can kill a Centurion in any good time. Like, we cannot kill a Centurion quickly. We would be whittling that thing down so fucking slowly. Uthgert probably hits it pretty hard, but even Uthgert will struggle to do much damage to a Centurion with a regular ass sword. Once we get to the point where we've got Daedric weapons, Centurions go down very quickly, because Daedric weapons have massive, like, truly ludicrous amounts of armor penetration. I think they have a passive, just 50% armor penetration, baseline, in addition to any armor penetration you have from your, like, special effects and equipment and stuff. So you just ignore half the armor a target is wearing when you're using a Daedric weapon, which is insane. Okay. Yeah, so... this is it. Yeah, the chest's through here. Which I want to use my Nox Scroll on. Because unlike the Falmer chest, this one definitely will be worth it. Dwarven chest does such a consistent return on investment, it's actually ludicrous. Yeah, I mean, just look at this shit. Enchanted Dwemer Boots. This is actually pretty bad, as Dwarven chests go. Ooh! Oh, now that's the sword I can use against the undead. Okay, I'm taking that, and I'm probably going to keep it as well. I'm going to replace my, I think I'm going to replace my silver sword with that. Just nibble on a little bit of finger there. Oh, and also, I picked up that Dwarven Dagger of Animus, didn't I? Which means I can, if I want to, go on a murdering spree, to acquire for myself a bunch of souls. So I no longer need to sell off empty soul gems, because if I ever need more souls, I can just run around and, you know, murder a bunch of mud crabs. Because the difference between grand and petty souls when you're enchanting weapons is actually very, very small. Like, by far the most efficient way to grind enchanting is to use any soul item to enchant weapons with something like Absorb Health. Because if you take a look, like, an enchanted Iron Dagger with Absorb Health will be worth like 500 or 600 or something. And if you enchant it with a Grand Soul Gem, it'll be worth like 900. So the difference, whereas if you're enchanting like a ring, enchanting it with a Petty Soul would make it worth like 100, and a Grand Soul would make it worth like 12 or 1500. So you get much better returns by enchanting weapons than armor. However, we do of course need to level up before we can even think about enchanting anything. Not far now. And then when we get out, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. And... well, you know the drill at this point. I'm very, very thirsty. My throat's getting dry, and my tea has been out for like a whole 20 minutes, which is disappointing. I can't go 20 minutes without drinking tea. If I go too long without consuming any caffeine, I explode. Both literally and metaphorically. Okay. Whoop. Okay. I'm going to pop off and make myself a cup of tea. I'll be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere.